You're watching this at this very moment, and in 2024, you ate, you paid your bills, something new, you bought something for yourself or for somebody. I want you to give yourself a round of applause and give yourself a hug.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, guys! Welcome to 2025. We made it. God is good, you guys. Really good. I had so much excitement, so excuse my voice. 2024 was a great year. It was a whole journey, you guys. It was filled with the usual ups and downs, challenges and victories. But it was a great year all in all. And today, I'm going to be sharing with you how my vision board for 2024 came to life, lessons learned, and how one Christmas gift had me rolling into 2025 with excitement. So you guys grab your drink or hot drink, whichever one, and let's get into my 2024 year wrap up.
Thank you for the happiest year of my life.
I'm going to rate myself, okay? This is my review. You know how in your offices you have appraisals and you have reviews? Exactly. So that's what I'm doing for myself. And to begin,
let's go back to the beginning, shall we?
So towards the end of 2023, usually for me, I like to create my vision board like at the very end of the year into the new year. So I created my vision board. I had my affirmations, my books of the Bible, you know, all of that good stuff that goes into setting your goals and dreams for the new year. And I even set New Year's resolutions. Normally, yeah, you guys, I used to be one of those people who would just make a statement and not take the New Year's resolution seriously. And you know what what happens when you do that is you get frustrated. You're like, this thing doesn't even work, because somehow you're not motivated. Who's calling me? Somehow you're not motivated to be accountable for it. However, in this new year, I set my New Year's resolutions in 2024. I had my vision board, and I'm proud to tell you that I had 80% of what I wanted for the year accomplished. Yep, I had that accomplished, and it feels so good. So starting off, we'll start with my finances. So in terms of finances, I would rate myself a solid 8 over 10. You ask me why? Thank you very much for that question. I ended the year 2024 with more money than I started with. I ended the year with more money in my savings. I ended the year hitting milestones I didn't think was possible financially. And for that, I'm proud of myself. And then, coming in closely, is my health. I mean, health is wealth, they say. And I would give myself a good 8.5. On my vision board, I wanted to be a fit girl. And I would say, yes, I did. I did go to the gym. Yes, I slacked. Excuse me. Especially during the holidays, I slacked badly. But I did my best to stay healthy in terms of staying active, eating healthy, you know, just what I consume. So I give myself a good 8.5. I didn't have any hospital scares. Yay! I didn't have any reason to call the ambulance. I would say yes, 8.5 is a very good rating. Thank you, God. Yep. Now, when you say your health is wealth, next coming closely will be what? Learning something new. So I'll call it maybe education. Yeah. So on my vision board, yeah, I wanted to learn a new skill. And guess what, you guys? I became a certified data analyst. And I became a certified product designer as well. So my UI UX skills I've improved. Your girl is a full tech girly, and that was great. So I give myself for that 9 over 10. Yeah. Next, I would rate my relationships. Yep. So the first one being friendships. I'll give myself, say, 7.5. Yeah. Reason, because I look forward to doing better in 2025. So in 2024, I called my friends more. I texted, I kept in touch, I initiated meetings, events. I was a listening ear. I was more intentional with either my old friendships or the new ones I was forming. So yeah, a good 7.5. Yeah, that would be for friendships. Under family, so familial relationships, I'll give myself a solid 8.5 as well. I was a great sibling. Yep, I was a great sister to my sister and my brothers. I was a good daughter to my parents, to the best of my ability. I was a great cousin. I mean, I showed up for my siblings every time they needed me. I celebrated with my sister, and I got to learn to communicate better with my siblings. I learned to be more patient with my parents and my aunties and uncles. Yeah, 8.5. I don't want to give myself 9, there's always room for improvement. Okay, then lastly, romantic relationships. I'll give myself a good 6 over 10. And now you may be wondering why. Well, I'm going to tell you. So I started 2024 not dating. Like when I say not dating, I wasn't dating at all. And that was intentional. When I felt I was ready, I was in the right environment and I started dating, it was very nice. On my vision board, I had the types of dates I wanted to go on. I had the type of, how you put clips, pictures of things you want to execute? Yes, I had that, and yes, I did meet very interesting people. I went out on lovely dates. I learned more about myself, if that makes sense. And I got to explore certain parts of me that I've always wanted to explore. That was good. So 6 over 10, simply because, why would I say 6 over 10? Simply because I think I got too invested. I don't know how to explain it, but I got too invested when I didn't have to. Invested in terms of feelings or how you approached people or how I handle things. So I'm hoping that in 2025 it would be better. It will get to like 7.5. Fingers crossed on that one. So overall, on the relationship, for me, 2024, family and friends were my anchor. We shared laughter, we shared wins, we cried together, we grew together. So I'm grateful for that. So 8.5 overall for relationships is what I'm rating myself. Yep, awesome. Next, I'll say my passions. So in 2024, I wanted to improve my AI skills. I wanted to do better with content creation and with managing my online space. So for that, in that instance, I'll rate myself 7. That's me being quite generous, but for real 7, considering where I'm coming from. I did really well in 2024. From my insights, I can tell that I did quite well. And I had put on my vision board, this is also under passions, that I wanted to become a biker chick. Now that did not quite pan out, which is normal, not everything you hoped for or planned for will realize itself. That didn't work out, which is okay. But 2025, it's a new year. However, I also had, now for 2025, I have roller skating on my vision board. And at Christmas in 2024, that's just a few days ago, I received roller skates for my Christmas.
Only me and you.
So, guess whose vision board is already on its way to fulfillment? This girl sitting right here. Which means in 2025, I'm gonna learn how to roller skate properly. You guys, I've already like tested it out. I'm gonna put a video so you guys can see. Don't laugh at me, please. I fell down, you guys. Woo! Roller skating is not for the faint-hearted, but that's okay. By this time next year, when we're chatting and doing the year wrap-up, my roller skating skills will be 8 over 10. Watch this space. Yeah, watch this space. And next, I'll talk on traveling, you guys. So in 2024, I really wanted to visit a new place, or at least leave Nigeria. So my vision board, I had attend my sister's graduation in the UK and explore the UK as much as possible. And guess what, you guys? I did. Ooh. I was there for my sister's graduation. It was beautiful. We got to celebrate with friends and family. Oh, you guys, it was so nice. This is me not having traveled in 4 years. 4 years. If you want to know how I made those 4 years count for me, watch this video up here. Here or here. Yeah, watch the video. It was a beautiful experience, you guys. That, in fact, that aspect of my vision board made me smile so much, because as a result of that, a lot more on the vision board was achieved. Look at God, isn't it? It's so exciting, you guys. Next, the next category we'll be talking on would be me as a person, my personal growth as a person. I'll give myself 7 over 10. Being that, yes, I did grow. You know how in the beginning of a year or anything new, you set a goal, then as the year progresses, you realize that, oh, okay, maybe this is something I need to work on. Yeah, I was in that category. So I realized something, that I get too emotionally attached to things too quickly, which is not a bad thing. It's just I want to learn how to manage my expectations better, because I believe emotions would always be there as a human being. But if you're able to manage your expectations and you're able to pace yourself, you will be better. You know, you won't be so hurt or so disappointed. I don't know if you guys understand what I mean. So I also want to learn how to communicate better when dealing with people who are different from you, especially when it comes to achieving a goal. You know, I don't necessarily have to be the carry it on ahead type of person. I don't necessarily have to be the motivator, you know, the one having to pull everyone, oh, do this now, do, you know, literally kind of like almost begging people. I don't have to be the one teaching people basic etiquette or how to conduct themselves, you know. Because normally if you're signing up for something, right, you are coming fully prepared. Now that is in an ideal world, but in 2024 I learned reality that many people sign up or want to be a part of something because they see it's beautiful, they see it's nice, but they don't have the capacity or the capabilities to execute it, to achieve it, to attain it. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. And that can be quite hurtful for somebody who came in fully prepared, who came in ready to tackle this. And you know, imagine coming in with that kind of excitement, but others didn't come in with that. That can be quite frustrating. So yeah, 7 over 10 I'll give myself, because through 2024, when I look back, I would say I did handle the things quite well, but I could have done better. You know, there are instances in life, this is a general lesson. I know for a fact you can't please everyone. I know for a fact there are people that will always have an offense at something that you do. It doesn't matter what it is. But if at the end of the day the objectives were met and there's less damage, I think that's a win. So in 2025 I want to do better. There was a time actually in 2024 I was wishing I was more nonchalant, but I think being nonchalant takes a lot of work and I don't like it. It's just doesn't taste good, you know. It's like in my video where I told you guys I tried to be nonchalant about Christmas or about celebrations. Watch that video here. A disaster. So instead of being nonchalant, I think what I'll do in 2025 is communicate my expectations better and be more demure and protect my heart also. Yeah, that's the lesson. Another part of my vision board is Christmas. So on my vision board for Christmas 2024, I put pictures of what I wanted us to execute. I wanted family time, I wanted matching pajamas, I wanted food, you know, games, lots of laughter, lots of gifts, and hello, that came true. I'm so grateful. It happened beautifully. The house was full, lots of love, lots of laughter. I will give that particular aspect of my vision board a good 9 over 10. Yes. Gifts were exchanged. It just felt better, you know. People were more, we celebrated each other. It was a really good thing, and I'm happy that we did that together as a family. So yes, 9 over 10. And back again to the gift I received. It's so interesting, it's so exciting how one gift can just spark hope, you know. You guys, I kid you not, my roller skates are gorgeous. It's the perfect color for me. If you know me, as soon as you see it, you just know, yeah, this is Eki. Now I know I'm so inspired. Like, I want to stay active through the year, through 2025. I just want to be active. I want to, you know, dare myself to do things that, yeah, I'll scream about. I don't know, you guys, I'm just excited for 2025, you know. But yeah, that's all the categories and the ratings. Oh, one more rating, my spiritual life and my relationship with God. I'll give myself 8 over 10. Something interesting happened in February 2024. So there was a lady I met on Bumble. Listen, guys, Bumble is your friend, I'm telling you. One thing I did get that I believe was divinely orchestrated for me was this lady not only introduced me to NSPPD. So NSPPD is an online platform. It's on YouTube, live sessions every weekday. Christians come together to pray. She not only introduced me to that, she made sure I attended. You guys, this lady had me in her house. She said, come stay with me 1 week. Was it 1 week or a few days anyways? She had me awake every morning 7 a.m. to pray. She was praying, she was following the instructions in the prayers, she was ensuring I did the same. And I kid you guys, I kid you not, I did the same thing, and since then I did not miss. I've been joining the prayers every morning. Yes, okay, there are a few days I was not on, but overall through the year I stayed consistent on praying with other Christians. I stayed consistent with speaking to God more. I'm really just praying through everything, to be honest, you guys, because woo, if not for God, yeah, I don't know where I would have been. I don't know what would have been of me, but God is faithful, you guys. So yes, a good 8 over 10. I rate my spiritual life, my relationship with God, I rate it 8 over 10, and I am thankful for that. Yeah, I'm glad I mentioned that. I almost missed that, can you imagine? So let's get into the lessons I learned from the different areas of my life. Hold on, I wrote these ones down. You know I like to write, so here we go. So the first lesson is cherish people who truly show up for you. No, people who genuinely show up for you, your friends. Ooh. You guys, do you know it is midnight and people are still excited, you know, because of the whole holiday thing? That's good. That's very good. Cherish people who truly show up for you and be that person for them. So you remember I rated my friendships, what did I rate my friendship again? I think 7.5 or 8 over 10. And truly, I realized that, you know, it is a lot easier and sweeter to love on people who love on you too. To be charming and calm and sweet with people who are sweet with you too. When you're in a beautiful relationship, it does not feel like pulling teeth. Do you understand what I mean? In terms of communicating, in terms of actions, in terms of showing up, it just feels nice. And I like that. I really appreciate that. And that's what I want to do. I want to show up for people who show up for me. I want to be intentional about people who are intentional about me. And I've also, another lesson I learned is genuinely, because we're adults, people care about different things. things that are different from what you care about. People show up differently. Don't hold it against them. Do what you can and leave the rest. Let them be. Sometimes it's good to leave people where they are at, and when they are ready, they'll come to you. They'll be with you. Yeah, that's something else I learned. Every season teaches you something about yourself. Whether it's something joyful, challenging, something tough, it teaches you something about yourself. You learn, oh, I did good. Ooh, I could have done better. But you learn something about yourself. I like that. Another lesson is every dollar has a job. You know how I mentioned my finances, I mentioned it was really good, how I ended the year with more money than I started with. Yes, my finances were a win overall. Also, there are times where the goal you set, you don't meet it. And depending on how you look at it, it could either be a motivation or demoralization, right? And for me, something interesting for me I noticed is, even though I didn't hit the nail on the mark, I was close to it, and that was a great motivation for me. It showed me that with resilience, with the right attitude, the right support system, you can do so much more than you could have imagined you would do. You feel me? Yes, something like that. I'm not trying to get all motivational speech on you, but you get what I mean. Right? Progress isn't always linear. Oh yeah. Every milestone, every win is worth celebrating, you guys. When I reached 200 subscribers on YouTube, now to someone who with a larger platform, be like 200, what's that? But do you know what it means to have a room full of 200 people subscribe to watching you, to hearing you, to supporting you, to cheering you on? Listen, you guys, that called for a big party, and yes, I celebrated it. So now imagine what I'm gonna do when we hit 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna go big. We're going to do big. But yes, in general, so jokes aside, 2024 was a year of resilience. Yes, the theme for 2024 was no grief for anybody. And truly, I noticed that many people, even people I knew, took that personally and ran with it, and that's a good thing. So guys, as I look forward to 2025, my vision board is already coming to life. I mean, with my roller skates, I'm literally setting the stage for movement throughout 2025. 2025 is a year of movement for me, both physically and mentally. I'm going to be embracing all the adventures that come my way. I'm going to stay grounded in gratitude, and I'll keep striving for greatness in 2025. How would you have rated your 2024? Yeah, tell us what it's like. And with that, I would say thank you guys so much for being a part of my 2024, for supporting me, for just being there, for your comments, your likes, your subscriptions. That's one of your best ways of showing your support to me, and I am grateful for that. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year celebration. And once again, I say happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. And I hope that 2025 brings you all the love, all the laughter, and peace you could have ever dreamed or wished for. So cheers to a great year ahead, and see you guys in my next video. You guys know that 2024, the economy was not smiling with anybody across the world. Prices of things tripled. What am I saying? In some cases quadrupled. But somehow, if you're watching this at this very moment, and in 2024 you ate, you paid your bills, you wore something new, you bought something for yourself or for somebody, you even paid for school, I want you to give yourself a round of applause and give yourself a hug and tell God thank you that you did that all through 2024, and now we're here. That's a great thing. That means there's nothing that life wants to throw at us that we will not be able to push through. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I'm so excited. While I was doing this wrap up and I was scrolling through my vision board and scrolling through how my year literally went, I was blown away. It's wonderful. God is really good, you guys. 2025, it's great. Year of movement, year of adventures, year of greater fulfillment. Yeah, I'm excited. I love you guys and Happy New Year again.
Thank you, Lord, prosperity.
Amen. Mwah. Bye.